Welcome to this series where we are playing the 1.8 update for Empyrion Galactic Survival, which was released in June 2022. In the last part, we were down on a scorched barren planet, and in this part, what I want to do is visit a high gravity planet, hopefully without being attacked, so that we can actually go down and do a little bit of exploration. Let's just see. This high gravity looking for is, I think we've got Calon here, and we've got, that's a nascent moon. That's the one I think we've just been to, and this is the one we're going to go to this time. Calon. So we're just going to lock the target, jump in the driving seat. Got the thrusters on. Yep, good. And we're just going to, I've already swapped over the high gravity ship because of course we can't put the purple baron down on the planet because it's going to be too dangerous. We're going to come into this system. So here we are. We'll just throw out a scan. Looks like we may have a couple of hostiles hanging around, which is not particularly good news. Also, looks like we may have some pirates. This could be fun. We got a neodymium pentaxid and titanium. And the question is going to be is how friendly or hostile will these ships be? Now, when you're in this situation, you've got two choices. You can chance it out and hope that things won't go wrong, or what you can do is check some of these ships out and see what they are, whether they're like capital vessels or corsairs or something like that. Got one up over there. Let's just go and see what this is. I mean, they could be like reasonably friendly freighters or something like that, or not. You've got an Atherton heavy lifter. I've got absolutely no idea what the fences on this is. We'll get in close and just get a feel for it. I mean, it could be, these could be commercial ships, and I don't really want to waste ammunition. Whatever it is, it's got a shield on it. It's not really got some weapons on it, but I don't feel that it's really something that's going to pose a major threat. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not something similar. So we're just going to take a look here. We got a pirate ship down here as well. Yeah, I think most of the ships in this area seem to be lifters and things, so I think we're going to be okay. Famous last words. For a little bit of an expedition down to Calon. So we're just going to head there. I mean, my main concern is not so much for the Purple Baron, it's more for our ship that we're going to go down on, because it's not exactly the most heavily defended. But we're getting close. I want to get in possibly as close as possible, but without actually. I'm just going to do the usual trick. Statistics. We've got 16. Because the other thing also we need to be aware of is that we need a potential escape velocity. The statistics now down to 10.6 kilotons. I think if we stop about here, next thing I want to do is put waypoints. Now I've got no idea how long we're going to be down on the planet, but I'm going to put some food in. I'm not planning on getting mixed up in a major battle, but I'll take some. We've got Any other way, emergency rations. It's not like we're short of basic medicine either, so just chuck some of that in. Maybe we'll put a couple of trauma kits in. All that with us. Where's the veggie burgers? They're always good for. Okay, we don't know how long we're going to be there, so I think that's about all we need. How much ammo have we got? 1400 rounds, probably a little bit low. Not that we're going to get into major fights. And I think general supplies, ammo. What I will do here, how much have I got in the way of ammo? 11 lots of mining. So I don't want to drag this out too much anyway. So, yeah, guys. I mean, this is more of a... wow. One thing I did find on this ship is that we can get to an interior. I don't see an armor locker on this ship. Let me just see. Have an armor locker. We've got 1 minigun turret, 2 Gatling guns. Generator, CPU. I think we're going to chance it with respect to the armor locker because, well, you never know. I mean, this is more... down a bit. Fortunately, the Purple Baron is not really a ship to... One thing I didn't bring with me. Multi-lifter extreme. Container. Roller. I'm going to bring some... Got 188. What am I on about? Put a few more in there. We'll just put a bit of oxygen in as well for luck, because you never know. And I think what we might do is bring some water with us as well, just in case. And down we go. And if we check the stats on here, we've got 660 tons. So we should be okay. Famous last words. Yeah, we're flying. What have we got in the way of resources here? I wouldn't mind some zirconium. The pentaxid is always welcome as well. Let's just get down and take a look round. It seems to be a little bit nose heavy. Oh, we've got a small pentaxid deposit here. That's probably a good example of place to mine. I'm just gonna come in here. Of course, we don't have any mining drills on this, so I'm gonna have to hand mine anything. Oh. Go away. Now you can see one problem we got straight away is the fact that the cockpit is on the top. We're going to have to be very careful with respect to where we land. Oi. We're also getting cooked. Right, we're gonna have to try and do this from the inside. The temperature's too hot outside. Oh. Can we get in with a crouch? Right, I think I've got a bit of a problem here with respect to getting in this entrance. Right, let's wait for the... It's a very small shutter door, but... Oh. Glad I brought some water with me. Right. This hot entrance is very small. I don't know if I can... Got it. Cargo box, controller, there we are. Right. I'm gonna get down here and get the pentaxid, because that will make it worthwhile, the trip worthwhile. I mean, it's not very much in here, but we'll take it. Right, I think I've got it all. One nice thing we've got here now is we can get into the cockpit from here, from underneath, which is good. We only got 48 thingy-bobs from that. Right, let me just... Found a sathium deposit. Right, let's just get out and explore a bit. We've got a couple of sathium deposits here. There's something over there that we can check out. Got a couple of... Now these could just be wreckage or something like that. Got an old tank station here. There won't be that much in the way of loot there, so we're just going to sky it off here. What I'm really looking for is the Zarcosium. So here we are. We've just found quite a nice concentration of resources. We've also found Caledon ink fabrication here belonging to the colonists. I'm not sure. I just want to pay them a visit. Not that we can trade much, but I'm just curious. And it'd be nice also to land the ship and kind of pay them a visit. So we're just going to drop in here, just leave everything on. Oxygen's gone down quite a lot as well. Let me just... oops, gone through a bit of ammunition as well. Right, we're taking a little bit of damage. And we need something to eat as well. Fridge 1, fridge 2. Let's eat one of those. Have a look round. What I am interested in is... This is the front of the ship, isn't it? We couldn't really get in... There's something kind of stopping us getting in this front entrance. It could be... Don't think that entrance really works. Let's just have a look around and see what we've got here. This is more information gathering. See if we can find any traders or anything. This looks pretty cool, actually. You can see part of the problem when you get on high gravity planets is that you've got the shield generator is actually getting up slopes and stairs. So what you got to do is just, because the fact that this is the reason why operating on high gravity planets can be a little bit tricky. Getting down is easy. This is a reason why, as I say, that if you're fighting, trying to take down a POI on a high gravity planet, fighting can be quite difficult. You would need a lot of jetpack boosts. I mean, I don't think we've got none at all. We've just got EVA boosts and things like that. Got lower here. What we got over there? Oh, got a guy here who might. He's a trader. What are you trading? See what he's got to offer. Auto miner cores. Ooh. He's not really interested. We can buy them, but we can't sell them to him. Platinum ingots here. Zirconium alloy crew. What now? If you watch the previous video, you'd be aware I was in a trading station, and at the end of the video, I said I'd go in and trade. And you can see here, I've now got 925,000. What I did was I sold off all the crew. Who were in the was it the Empyrion? I think it was the Empyrion where we picked up crew, wasn't it? There you go. Oh, come on. They ramps are bad news on a high grav planet. Not seeing anyone here either. So getting down is easy. Just getting up that's got a workshop in here. We'll just take a quick look in here, see if there's anybody who is it worth a visit. Let's have a quick look. Not seeing anyone in here. We SV flight deck, I think that's where we came down, wasn't it? There it is. There's our SV. Now we've got to do is get back up top. That's a container extension. Right, see if we can get up here. Wait for it. Okay, Houston, I have a problem. Can we get in? Get in through the back. Gonna we've got a ramp there. What I'm gonna do is just take that ramp out. No, okay, take the door out. No, can't. Yeah, I think part of the problem is this here with the step up. Well, we can put the door. I can find it. Container controller. What I will do is we'll put the door there. I think it's this container extension coming back that of course is the problem. Anyway, we finally got back into the ship. Thrusters on. Oops. We're just gonna. I mean, I'll be completely honest. High gravity planets are not one of my favourite planets to go down on, because they are just so, you know, awkward to manipulate on, and I wouldn't mind. Again, we've got a very high risk here, because if I try to get that Zarcosium, if I fall off the ship, I'm going to be in really deep trouble. So I don't think we're going to bother with that. So we're just going to keep looking around and see what we can find, and we'll take it from there. We've just found a Promethium deposit. Trouble is, again, we really need a proper miner to be able to do it. 39, 35, 32. See if we can get to it. They got it that time. Do we still have the connection? Yes, we do. I'm just going to dig down underneath to get the Promethium. Promethium might be a little bit easier because it's the block that we can just get in here and grab a watch of this just to make our trip worthwhile. Okay, we're back to the perennial problem with mining Promethium. Oh, there's a bit there. Missed. I think that might be it. So we're just going to come in here and go back into the ship. Get rid of that. Crash the stone. That. We got 862 Promethium from that. And I think that was all of it. Let's see. Yep. Right, we've got a couple. We're currently down here. We've got a couple of options. I think what I'll do is I'll come down to here, see what that is, and then come back up to there. Or will it be easy to go to this one first? I think we'll go west first. This is west that way. Right, there's something over there. So let's go in this direction and see what we can find. I've just found another small pentaxid deposit. Let's see if we can get in on this one. And again, it's going to be a little bit icky tricky. Make sure that we don't fall off the top. We've gotten stuck. and get. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Oh, go away. Right, I've just found a pentaxid deposit. You know, again, it's still a little bit high. 47 meters. 46 meters. 43. 39. 34. I think there's a something. Let me just turn the ship around a little bit. There's a rock that's there that's not helping matters very much. Right, let's just give that a go. I'm just gonna put the top. Bunny hop. I'm gonna dig down and grab some more pentaxid. I think that is about it. I'm not seeing any other indicators. So we're just gonna turn around. Oops, they went out the wrong way. We got all the pentaxid from there. Right, I've found a small zirconium deposit. If we can, again, it's on the side of a mountain. Let me just see if I can. Will it drop down a bit? Right, see if we can get a bit closer than that. But the best we're going to get, isn't it? Just stuck on the edge. Okay, we're just going to... There's the zirconium, but it might be a little bit too deep. Well, let's see if we can get to it. And see if we can get at least some of it. Can't really tell where the zirconium is. If we can get in amongst this zirconium. Very difficult to tell the difference between the hot rock and the zirconium. And say this is not exactly the ideal planet to be mining on. Anyway, we got a little bit there. I think it's these ones with a slightly crystalline texture here. That's a little bit there. A little bit there. And there. And there, that's mainly stone. I think that's going to be enough, actually, guys. So, get into here, and we'll just try a scan to see how much we left behind. No, we got it all. Right, I'm aware that time is pushing on, so what I'm going to do is make me way back to the capital vessel and explore a little bit on the way back, and we'll just see what we can actually find. But if I don't find anything, I'll see you once I get back to the capital vessel. Got a large estrum deposit there. What we're going to do is get back to the Purple Baron without getting hacked. So we're going to need to be fairly agile here. Luckily we've got a top speed of 130 meters per second, so in theory we should be able to outrun anything that's kind of opposing us. In theory anyway. Yeah, we're okay. I mean, what I did was I deliberately travelled round the planet to get to the point closest to where we landed originally, so that when we came back up again, we'd have a good chance. You can't guarantee it, but you'd have a good chance of actually doing it. Brief moment then I thought we were under attack, but it was just the meteors and stuff flying around. Whoops. I think this ship could benefit with some possibly some kind of reduced power option, because of course it's being built for a 5G planet. It makes it a little bit frisky in space, so we're gonna try and I'm just gonna try and in through. Right, we got in. Don't care how badly I land, I just want to land. I'm even prepared to leave the front door open. Right, got a docking. Oh, okay. One thing I do want to test is the rear loading, although it's going to be a bit tricky, isn't it? Probably definitely do with a bigger hangar. See if we can improve that landing a bit. I think that's a little bit extreme. On dock, right, thank you. That's a bit better. And I just want to get rid of the drill. See if we can get in this rear hatch. No, it's the front hatch, sorry. See, that's the difference. In normal gravity, that works perfectly. But the problem is that it's that little slope there trying to get up in heavy gravity that causes the problem. I think I might be a bit inclined also to take a look at the options for making a bigger hatch here. We may have to reshape the inside of the ship. I don't think this is really big enough for internal mining. I know technically it is, but it isn't. We've got a couple of gun positions up here as well. I think probably do a couple of extra mini guns for a bit more defense as well. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is just got some oxygen. We've got the med station all the way up to the bridge, isn't it? So it's going to come up here, pick up the art fiber. All I really need. Go to the purple baron. Oops. Structure in, and that can go to raw food. So that we got that stuff there. Oh, we need to unload the stream lifter. Box 3. Oh, there it is. This can go in for alls. That can. And this can go into constructor in. Yeah, I've gone through a lot of stone for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but guys, it's just into the bridge of the ship. Got thrusters on, shields are on. Just remove you so we don't clutter everything up. What have we got over there? We got something that's interesting. What that level 1 over there is. So just to finish off, guys, what I'm going to do is I think we're reasonably okay. We're just going to go and find out what's going on over this direction. Okay, we've got a pentaxid asteroid. This is too good to pass up, so what we're going to do is, now the fun part of this is that I don't have the mining ship with me, so what we're going to have to do is manually mine this. It'll be a little bit of a neck, but we crash into the stop it. So what I'm going to have to do is mine this manually. So we're going to have to hook up to there. Jetpack on. We've got an EVA boost, which I seem to be living in just at the moment. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go and mine the pentaxid, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back. I think I've got all the pentaxid on this asteroid. Oh no, there's a little bit just round the back here. Just jump into here. Luckily, I've been able to do all the pentaxid without actually having to shift the capital vessel, because this asteroid's relatively small, so that I've been able to stay within Wi-Fi range. I think it's also an example of why you really want a Wi-Fi connector right up in the bow of your ship. Because if you come up against an asteroid like this and you want to mine it by hand, that Wi-Fi range operating from the front of the ship makes just such a big difference. So just come in here, just pick up the last few pieces, and one last bit, and that's it. I definitely think that is the last of it. And just to show you, I put onto the loot box, so we got 401 pentaxid, 367 stone. This is one of the advantages of actually hand mining asteroids. You get less stone, but you can see that mining a pentaxid asteroid is a lot more efficient when it comes to collecting pentaxid than probably any other source. You see, here's the wireless one there that made all the difference. Here. Right, we've discovered the Traders Guild. Where are you? Oh, we found the Traders Guild. I thought I'd made contact with the Traders Guild. Let me just see. They like us, or are they upset because I've just been drilling? Oh, they're neutral at the moment. Okay. I must admit, I thought that I'd already met the Traders Guild. Oh well. And I'm guessing that they may be over there. So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to go over and say hello. Okay, all we found out here is a small colonist station. I was hoping for a proper Traders Guild, but obviously that is not to be. I mean, we could possibly go in and do a bit of trading, but I don't think I've got that much I want to trade anymore. Anyway, guys, I think we've already visited one of these, haven't we? We just get in. Yeah, we visited one of these in the last part, so what I'm going to do is, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will continue our journey towards Krill space. Although we're probably going to need a couple of jumps. That one's too far away. That possibly is one there. Yeah, So that's what we're going to be doing in the next part. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.